I bought a new camera. Yeah, I know. Hi, it's Peter here, and let's get right into the business. Well, the camera that I got was Fuji X-M5, which was just launched. I got this yesterday, and I just opened it last night and just, recharged the battery and made some adjustment to the settings and came out here to do some photography just for little test shots and see how it feels in my hand and how it performs and all that.
Eikö GoPro sulla?
Tää on Insta360 S Pro.
Onko siinä kuinka hyvä laatu?
Se ihan
Mä olin
riittää.
eka seuraaja. Mikä hinta sillä on uutena?
En mä tiedä. You know the drill when you get a new camera. You just wanna go out with it and see how it fits in your hand. Biggest thing for me in a camera is that it is easy to use and it feels good in my hand. And I went to the store yesterday when I heard that they have one piece of this. They had actually one black and then they had the silver one on display, and this one was under the counter because they didn't want to show this. I don't know why, because I think cameras should be black. I know the silver version where the top part is silver is, much more beautiful camera than this, but it doesn't really matter because I want the camera to be as invisible as possible, and a black camera is something that doesn't scream and doesn't shine and no reflections, and if I photograph some reflections it won't be visible. And also what I did yesterday, I painted the little XM5 logo with the black marker, and I'm happy that the Fujifilm doesn't say here in the front, it's on the top plate. And the reason that I got this, I know I just made a video about Ricoh GR3X, and on that video I said that I'm not gonna get any new cameras. Or well, what happened a couple of days after I decided to get this anyways, because I had pre-ordered this one, but then I heard that the black version is only available in April, and I said okay, I'll get it later if I get it. But then, at least here in Finland, they do have the black one for sale also, so it's not only the silver one. And the reason is that when I've been doing these videos, I have mainly used Ricoh GR3X, and then I've had an action cam with me. And Ricoh doesn't have very good video features, but this one has. This is almost identical to XS20. There are a few little things that are not. This doesn't shoot all intra like the XS20 has, so the image quality is technically not that, or not the same. It's good enough, but not the same because it's a GOP way of handling the video. But it does 422 10-bit, and it has F-Log, and it has open gate, so this is a dream camera for vloggers and someone like me who does content about photography. And with this I can use this and make the photographs, do the street photography, and then I can do some b-roll with this too. And if I want to use the Ricoh, I can still use this as my camera for b-roll, and the quality will be a lot better than with the Insta360 S Pro that I'm using now. And then the second thing that I got this is that it's so similar to XS20 but in a smaller package. I think Fuji made a stunning move when they made this small version of, it's a kind of like a mashup between the 100 series cameras and then the XS20, for example, and a lot smaller than the XT5, for example. And I think this was a great move. Of course there are some downsides of being that it's so small. The first thing is that it's not weather sealed and it doesn't have an EVF. The same things that I was complaining a little bit about Ricoh GR3X. But still, I think this was a better choice for my type of work. I will be using, as I said earlier, will be using the Ricoh GR3X because it can fit in my pocket. It's a bit smaller. This one can go into my jacket pocket, but not in the jeans pocket like the Ricoh does. The image quality is very good. It's the exact same quality as XS20, so there's no difference in that. And it has the similar type of controls. All the buttons are almost identical places, so it's quite easy to use. The only difference is that this one has the film simulation dial, which I'm not that keen on because I to be honest, I don't use them that much. But yeah, if someone likes those, and then yeah, why not? And it also has customizable or these custom settings that you can store. It's got 4 of these, so it's very similar to the XS20. So it's easier to use because I use my professional work. I use the XS20 for many things, mainly video, but also if I do some photo shoots, I use that. And now I have, for my street photography, I do have a similar camera that has this same type of menu and everything. Yeah, this is always the problem when you're testing a new camera. All you end up doing is some test shots, and that's why I really don't like to make any camera reviews anymore, because it affects your photography when you're concentrating on some things that are not so important. But yeah, the reason is, of course, for these test shots is that I just want to see how it feels in my hand and making this video. So, and then there's one really good thing about this is that there are no ports here, which is something that many cameras have. So if I do some vlogging, then I can see there are no cords for microphones or anything, because the microphone plug is back here and the other plugs are on this side. So that's another cool thing about this if I do some vlogging, which I've been doing every now and then, not that much. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. And then with the 27mm f2.8 pancake lens, this is just a perfect combination for street photography. I have bought some extra stuff for this. One is a leather kind of like half case, and then a I don't know what do you call this, some wind jammers. It comes to the hot shoe here, and then it will have 3 dead cats on top of the microphone. So if I do some vlogging, I can use those microphones, which are supposed to be quite good. And there's one downside I did not mention, that is that it doesn't have an EVF. There is a digital stabilizer for video, and I did get a combo which has the 15 to 45mm lens, which has 3-stop of stabilizing. I haven't tested it and how does it work, but it's supposed to work quite well when vlogging, so it's supposed to be good enough. I haven't tested it yet, but we will see that in the upcoming videos when I start using this more. Some kid is climbing up. Not sure how wise it is. Taking a photograph of that is maybe not ethical, but he's so small in the picture and you won't recognize who he is, so I think it's okay to take the photograph. But hey, thanks for watching and bye for now.